How y'all doing? I hope you're alright. I'm about to check the sound. Obsessive now. It's good. What's happening? I'm coming at you from a new low. Or a new level of I D G A F. I learned that one yesterday. Obviously, I didn't learn it very well because I had to think it out in my head. But one of you commented, says, "I would love to reach your level of IDG." Well, you know what I mean. Whatever. And I thought that was so funny because, and there's somebody else, Nana 96 or something like that, said, this tripped me out completely. You make me feel normal. I ain't ever heard nobody say no stuff like that to me. I've heard a lot of, why do you, or what is your problem, or why are you rushing all the time? And I tend to rush. And so this is part of my moderation of my toleration. Because there's some good things. Like when there's in the middle of a crisis, I can kind of see clearly. It depended on the type of crisis. Now, if something simple that anybody could fix, I lose my mind. But I just think it was funny that someone said that I made them feel normal. I appreciate it. I'm a little worried about you now. But anyway, yeah, because I told you I acted a fool on my birthday. What was the first comment I was talking? Like not having a level of and I wish I didn't. I don't that. I'm gonna have to have my own phrase. Glacial. I'm just gonna say glacial. I ain't glacial. I tend to be glacial about things that most people think are important, and I tend not to be glacial about things that really aren't important. I'm like Mount Vesuvius. Whoosh! Everybody's like, what happened? I was reading this thing on Pompeii the other day. You know how you get caught up in things? I get caught up in things a lot. But anyway, that she said I made her feel normal, made me feel, it made me feel I'm doing better. I guess it made me feel that way. I was going to come here today and say all the things I'm not doing today. I'm not going to the grocery store. I'm not going to worry. And, I put down, I'm not going to stay in the bed all day. I'm not going to blah, 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 blah. And then, it was pure science fiction. But when I wrote down, I'm not going to worry, I threw the whole piece of paper away. If you've met me, you know I will find something to worry about. But I'm gonna try to keep it to a minimum. How about that? I already took 3 things off my list to do. Now you know how I am in the morning. A list at night, it lets me sleep. Of all the things I don't want to do. So I've done 4 of them already. So now I'm on vacation. It's gonna last another 5-6 minutes. And I gotta go to the grocery store. And then I gotta go to the bank. And then I gotta go. And I don't want to go anywhere. I've been very, very, very into my solitude of late. And I think it's a very, very, very bad thing to start to enjoy too much, especially for people like me who knows how to stay by herself. You want to know something cute the other day? My son fixed the oven where I pulled the handle off. And he said something to me about it too. He said, "How did you do that? Did you just yank it?" And I said, "Boy, you better put that screwdriver back and sit down somewhere." It's the first time he'd fixed anything around the house for real. We were both proud. Because, he's a free spirit. And I let the thing just hang there because I just wasn't in the mood. I like to wait because I done called so many men, but now I got a hole in the front up there, so I like to wait and like have all the little issues and then have one man come by and just do them all, or a woman. I had a woman over here painting. She did a great job. I don't matter. You just have to be good and not too expensive. Don't be cheap about the house. I try not to do that. But anyway, I will indulge my idiosyncrasies, though. Like, I got 4 of these hats. Now, typically, I wouldn't buy 4 anything, but this is my favorite hat. I got this hat right by my bed in case, so like when I wake up in the morning, I've obviously been up and doing things today because I'm dressed, but if I wake up in the morning and it's been a rough night and you're all hot and sweaty, last thing I want to see is my hair. So I just take the hat, put it on my head, and go in the bathroom till I get it together. Oh yeah. It's ironic that I am so self-deprecating. Legitimately so, I do believe. I mean, I don't tell you I don't do well in the things I do well at. You ask me to drive, on the 60 over there to go from there. Oh, I'll give you all the trouble in the world. But no, I got 500 people here and they want to hear a topic. I'll go ahead and talk to them. They don't bother me at all. Public speaking, which scares everybody, doesn't scare me at all. Everything else scares me but that. Well, that's not true. But that's the oddest, dichotomy, the fearful one does not fear the one thing that most people fear. But anyway, I would love to reach that level of glacial in all my activities. I would like to be glacial. Wait a minute now. I'm messing this up, because last time I got to talking to you, I messed up, and then I only did one side, and it was awful. And this is cushions for my I'm going to upholster a couch. And this is going to be stuffed with stuff. And then I'm going to put the upholstery over it so it'll be a cushion. But anyway, as I was saying, as I seek to attain the level of glaciality, well, I'm trying to be smooth, because smooth is not me. While I'm trying to get smooth, so I could be like the lady said on the thing that I have this elevated level of ID. I don't know, smooth, glacial. The initials are terrible, I never remember initial names except for this one, the NASDAQ. That's the National Association of Security Dealers automated quotations. I always thought that was cool. Everybody was always talking about what's the NASDAQ? What's the NASDAQ? That's what that is. It's the one of the things like, the Dow and the it's one of those like the TK or the Nikkei and all that kind of stuff. And nobody ever could tell me what it was. So what it stood for. So I looked it up and I memorized it. I still remember this. Don't know where to put my keys, but that I remember. So, but anyway, I just came by to say hi. Talk to somebody. And tell you, as silly as I sound sometimes, I do think I have a good sense of, I have a decent sense, second set of eyes, a sense of, well, what should we thinking about? And not that I know the answers, because I don't think every people run around, I know the answer. I do not possess the truth, but I do chase it around like it stole my car. And it upsets me sometimes. People around, I know the truth, I know the truth, I know the truth. That means I need no learning. I need to learn no more. I know it all. Nothing can change me. Hate that. But anyway, that's not exactly what that means. I'm just chit-chatting and going on and on and on about something I really don't need to go on and on about. Listen, you guys have a great day. You want to see something funny? Oh, it wasn't as bad as that. Well, I didn't put any goo on it this morning. I'm just letting it be its static self. Now the phone's ringing. That means I gotta go. Bye.